reteach paper, remember, they did the first one for us to show us what we're supposed to do. So all they did here was they counted the hats and they wrote the number. So how many hats did they count here? Who could raise their hand to tell me? What does this number mean, Ed?
19.
19. There's 19 hats. So here's what I need you to do. You're going to come over here and you're going to count the purple stars. What is a way to count so you don't miss any? Who can raise their hand to tell me? What are you going to do, Olivia?
Mark and count them.
Mark and count each one. All right, so do that for the purple stars, write the number, and for these yellow stars. So please go ahead and get started. Count carefully and quietly, and then write the number. Mark them and count them. Mark and count each one, Autumn. Let's go. Here we go. Practice writing those numbers. Okay, I don't see a number here. You need to mark and count all. So you're going to start over again. And you're going to do it again. Start in the top row. Pencil down when you're done. Where's the numbers on? I don't see any numbers. You have to write the numbers. Pencils down when you're done. Okay, another thing, guys, I'm noticing when you guys are counting, remember, start in the top row. And then mark and count each one going from left to right, then go down to the next row. Mark and count as you go. Don't just keep marking and counting in random orders. You can do that, but that's when we usually miss stuff. Okay? So I'm going to tell you guys, I would really prefer it if you started in that top row and go work your way from left to right, go down to the next row. Then you know for sure you won't miss any. Okay? Get into the habit of doing that. All right, and then make sure that you counted also the yellow stars. You're supposed to mark and count the yellow stars and write the number. Counting is part of this, and then writing the number is the second part. Sometimes we're really good at counting, but sometimes we forget how to write the numbers. All right, so we have to do both of these for practice. Okay. We're good? Keep going, Autumn. Finish up. Okay. Almost there. I want everyone, if you're sitting there waiting, I want you to take a look at the next one and look at what number we're going to start on. And then we're going to be filling in some missing numbers. So see if you can guess the missing numbers right away before we get started on it. Take a look at the one they have here, right? And then what we're going to do here. Okay, all right. Looks like most of us are done. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, so over here in the example, they have this number, a 1 and a 4. What number is this, Brandon?
14.
14. So that's why that 14's in blue. They have us starting with 14. It says, please stop when you get to the number what here, Paul?
11.
No, we're over here.
16.
16. Okay, so they said start on 14. And then what comes after 14, everyone?
15.
Oh, thanks, Poppy. Can I have everyone participate? After 14 comes?
15.
There we go. And then we're going to stop on number 16. Okay, so here you go. Now you're going to fill these in. In blue is what number, Bree? 9. So they already gave you 9. Can you please write the number that comes after 9? Go ahead and write it in. So look at 9. Write the number that comes after 9. Write it in. Don't, guys, write it in. Everyone's looking at me. Go ahead, write it in the blank. Go ahead, write it in. Write the number that comes after 9. And then it says, please stop on this number right here that's in the next row, but make sure you write it in. Okay, that's the last number. So write in those two numbers for me. The number that comes after 9, and then the number that comes after that. We're good? Awesome. Okay, flip your paper over, please. Okay, so over here, they were looking for some blue flies. flies here, and they said, can you please circle the blue flies that has a total of 14, okay? So over here though, it says, can you please circle the ladybugs? Circle the set that has, what number is this? 15. So remember, mark and count the ladybugs. Circle the group that has 15 in it. Mark and count them. Find the group of ladybugs that has 15. Yeah, we're not doing this one. It's already done. We're doing this one. Mark and count them so you don't miss it. There's one group of 15. Circle it. Can you get started, please? Can you mark and count? We need to find a group of 15. Circle it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Find the group of 15. Circle the set of 15. Good. Okay. All right, eyes back up here then when you're ready. Circle the set that has 15. The group that has 15 ladybugs. You already counted those. You already have lines in them. So was that at 15? No. Go to this one. Count that one. Mark and count each one. Okay. That has the right amount. Circle it. Which group is 15? And circle it. Okay, yes. Okay, we're about to move on. Okay, all right, guys. Everyone's ready? Yeah. All right. So over here they have an example with these piggies, okay? So it says, they circled the 4 and the 5. Now they don't give us a problem to go with it, but here's what the problem is asking. All right, how many pigs do you see outside of the barn?
3.
There's 3, okay? So, if there is one more pig inside the barn, how many pigs would there be altogether?
4.
Raise your hand to tell me, because I have some kids that are just like looking a little kind of confused. Okay, if I have 3 pigs right now, let's say there's one hiding inside the barn. Now we have how many pigs, Leo? 4 pigs. But what if there's 2 pigs inside the barn? Then we might have how many, Olivia? 5. So that's why they circled the 4 or the 5. They said, well, there's probably 1 or possibly 2 more pigs inside of that barn. So what could our possibilities, what could our answer be? How many pigs could we have altogether? So we could have 4, we could have 5 pigs, but we don't know how many are in there. So we're circling all the possibilities. Good? All right, so take a look at these bunnies. All right, so listen to this. It says some bunnies are resting in the grass right now. So you see all those bunnies resting in the grass, Martin? See them? All right, it says 2 or 3 bunnies are hiding behind that big bush. So it says count the bunnies in the grass and then draw a circle around the numbers that show how many bunnies there could be in all. Okay, so can you guys first count and mark the bunnies? And once you know how many bunnies there are, stand up for me. You're supposed to mark and count the bunnies. And once you know how many bunnies there are, stand up for me. I'm trying to help you guys out. We're going to do it together. No, I didn't ask you to circle the number. No, you don't circle the number. Do not circle the number. Just count the bunnies. Don't circle. Okay? Because we still have some bunnies hiding. All right. Everyone standing? Okay, on the count of 3, can you tell me how many bunnies there are resting in the grass? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're not circling the 10 because guess what? They said there could be 2 bunnies hiding, or maybe 3. So here's what I want you to do. Can you, with your pencil, let's go ahead and do this. Can you draw 2 counters hiding by that bush? Okay. So now how many bunnies would that be? If we have 10, and then count up 2 more. What number am I going to circle down here? Audra? Very good. So 10, 11, 12. So there could be 12 bunnies. But they said there could be 2 bunnies hiding in the bush, or let's add another one. There could be 3 bunnies. So if there's 3 bunnies, count all those up. We have 10. This is 11, 12. What's the next number? Raise your hand to tell me. What number comes after that, Autumn? After 12 comes 13. Okay, so there could be 12 bunnies, or there could be how many bunnies, Martin? 13. Very good. Okay, take a seat, guys. All right, so there could be 12 bunnies. There could be 13 bunnies altogether, but we don't know. So that's why we're drawing all the possibilities. Okay, does this help to draw the counters and then write the numbers above it?
Yeah.
I think that's very, very helpful. Okay, so that'll be something that you can do like when we have the test tomorrow. I'm going to encourage you guys to draw those things to show the different possibilities too, so you circle the correct numbers. Okay? All right, so that's something we definitely have to keep working on. All right, we're good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, make sure that you flip that over back to the front where your name is. So your name's on top, so when I collect both of these, I can see your name on top, okay?